Gemini, you are up for the December love energy reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm trying to get comfortable here because I'm in my chair. Leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all of that, let's get into this. Also, viewer discretion on these images because I'm using the Monera erotic oracle deck and the images are kind of out there. So let's talk about it. By the way, you might have Aquarius in your chart too, because Aquarius received this exact same card that came out first. So keep that in mind too. You may want to check out the Aquarius reading. The title of that reading is Stop Feeding the Beast or Quit Feeding the Beast. For yours is a little bit similar. Quit using sex as a distraction. If you clicked on this and you're listening to it or watching it, clearly something in that message resonated with you. So the first card that came out is Indulging in the Impossible Pleasure. Indulging in the impossible pleasure. And if you see here, there is a demon sitting. A woman is laying back on the demon and she's fully naked, and then a man is on his knees pleasuring her. What this card talks about is basically going for the unattainable. The things that it's just why delve into these energies? Why go after these things when they don't serve you? When really you're just doing it for a distraction. That is what this card says. It's for a distraction. It's for the thrills. It's for what's the shock value for some of you. Obviously not all of you. For some of you, it's for the shock value. Some people do stuff sometimes just so they can say they did it. You know, and that might be some of the energy that you're in. The other card that came out is Creating a New Self. That is also what I feel is playing a role here with creating a new self. I feel some of you might be diving into this stuff because you're looking to create a new you or present a new you aesthetically to the world because you're not happy with the current you. And that's where this energy may come from, where you're doing that. Now, the title being Quit Using Sex as a Distraction, this can go both ways in the sense of it can be sex as a distraction to keep your mind off of the reality, because that's what this is about, not facing the reality of a situation and delving into things with other people. Also, it can be a distraction where you're using it as a distraction on someone else. If you're in a relationship and let's say that it's just not going that well, or let's say the person is not being as accommodating as you would like for them to be, you're using sex to distract them. You're dressing up a certain way to get their attention. Some of that can be going on too. Now, what the tarot cards are saying for clarification is, it's time to take a break, is what it's time to do. You have the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Four of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Four of Swords is about resting. Four of Swords is about gaining clarity, meditating, listening to your inner self. The Three of Wands in the upright, it means that ships are coming in. In the reverse, it means that the ships are not. And this is what I'm getting is saying, leave it in the dock, leave it at bay. Quit trying to park your ship somewhere, or don't let the ships in. You know what I mean? That's what this is talking about. Give it a break. I just heard, keep people out of your bedroom. That's what I just heard in my head. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, the other cards that came out, Two of Wands, where it's thinking about the long term. More fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then the Hermit. So this card is Virgo energy, silence, being introspective, examining things. Again, all of these cards are saying you need to do some soul searching. Eight of Swords. This can be a prison that is usually self-inflicted, but also because swords deal with thoughts and communications, it can deal with saying, okay, I don't want to communicate right now, especially with this card following Virgo, with the Hermit, meaning that, let me take time to focus on me. Let me take time to think about the long term. That's what all of this energy is saying. Take time to focus on you and think about the long term. Don't indulge in other things that will not bring you the answers that you seek. All they will bring you is a temporary distraction. You're looking for answers about your inner self. That is what you're looking for. The universe is saying if you remove the other stuff, you will get the answers. With the Ace of Cups coming out, and see, I didn't even mean to look at, I wasn't even looking for that card, but I'm going to show it to you in just a second. With the Ace of Cups coming out, and with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is saying that you need to work on you, work on loving you. And guess what? As I was moving the deck, which was on, the card was on the top of the deck, this card stayed on the table, the Wheel of Fortune. As soon as you're able to focus on loving you, working on appreciating you, working on learning what healthy emotional ties are, and working on that, that is when things will turn in your favor. That is when fortune will be upon you. And that is your message, Gemini. Until next time, be blessed.